Welcome to Scare Talk, a horror movie podcast for horror fans. This podcast will cover horror movie reviews, ratings, and rankings. Now for your hosts, Danny and Joel.
Oh, yeah. This is Scare Talk. I am Danny, and I'm here with Kool-Aid Katrina.
Oh. Yeah, baby.
And we've got Jumpy Joel.
Jumpy.
Hey guys, what's up? Jumpy. I am jumpy tonight.
Okay, so the holiday seasons are here. The holiday season is here. So we're going to talk about a little holiday film. A little something called Black Friday from 2021. So Joel, who do we got in this one?
All right, so this one stars Devon Sawa. He was in Final Destination, Idle Hands, and most recently the Chucky TV series.
Oh, he was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we've got Ivana Baquero. She is Marnie. I don't think I pronounced that last name right, but whatever. She was in Pan's Labyrinth. 22 episodes of a show called High Seas and 20 episodes of the Shannara Chronicles.
Right.
2 shows I don't know anything about.
Yeah.
And we've got Bruce Campbell.
Oh, yeah.
Brucey baby. He was in the Evil Dead franchise.
Brucey baby.
Evil Dead franchise. Maniac Cop from like the 80s, I think, which we should probably do at some point in the future. 111 episodes of Burn Notice, which I think he was in the entire run of the show.
On that show.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Bubba Hotep.
Oh, yeah.
So I can remember watching that with you years ago.
Yeah, he plays like a Elvis.
Yeah, he's Elvis. Was written by Andy Griskoviak, and he did 1 episode of The Dreamers, and that's it.
Okay.
This was directed by Casey Tebow, who directed. This is interesting, actually. The whole some of the stuff that he's done. He did a movie called Happy Birthday, which that's not interesting, but it was like 6-7 years ago that was on, and he did a TV movie documentary called Dream On: Stories of Boston's Strongest, which he won an Emmy for. And he's done a few music videos. One for Tech Nine, Straight Out the Gate.
Oh, yeah. That's with Serge from System of
Oh,
a
is
Down.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. And he did an Aerosmith music video, Legendary Child.
Oh, I was going to say Dream On.
No, that would make sense. Although that Happy Birthday movie has Steven Tyler in it. And he did a couple other Aerosmith music videos too, but not Dream On.
Okay.
So,
cool.
Yeah, it's a random, it's the thing that I've noticed about a lot of like horror movies is that they'll just, I don't know where they come up with these writers and directors for their movies. It's kind of random and weird, but it's been interesting looking up their filmography to see what they've done. Sometimes the movie that we review is the only movie that they've done. So that's it's interesting how they get these guys.
Yeah, I wonder where these people come from sometimes. Like,
yeah,
how does this even
how does a guy that did music videos get a horror movie? Like, it's so random.
All right, so this one is about a group of toy store employees who must protect each other from a horde of parasite-infected shoppers.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so they're
Fun
kind of
fact
like
for
a zombie type.
Zombie alien thing. Yeah. This was actually filmed in a Babies R Us.
Oh,
the movie was,
That's funny. Okay.
It's a huge Babies R Us. That's a huge building that this movie was in. But
okay, cool. So this one's a little wacky. A
It
little
is.
strange.
Wacky.
Yeah.
A little weird. It's definitely like a horror comedy, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Bruce Campbell, his character is kind of funny.
He's like the Michael Scott of this movie.
Yeah. he's all concerned about the corporate world, even though his employees are being killed by these crazy zombie alien things, and he's still worried about keeping the store open and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his look is kind of funny too, with his mustache and his bow tie and stuff. Yeah, it was.
He really went for it in
random
this
character.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because you guys have background knowledge of this guy, and so you're like, wow, this is what he looks like. Where for me, I'm like, I don't know, he looked like what he would look like as that character, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, you know him from Evil Dead, right? You've seen him.
Oh gosh. I have a very, very bad experience with Evil Dead.
He was like 20 when he did those movies, but
she doesn't know Evil Dead, really.
Yeah.
She just knows one part.
I know one part, and that was enough.
Well, we're gonna be doing those movies next year, so you gotta jump in on those with us.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
we got a new one coming out next year, so
if I can get through my experience.
So another thing about his character, he's kind of like the opposite of Ash.
Yeah.
Because he's completely like a scaredy cat the whole time. He's not. He's trying to not, get involved. And Ash,
he does have his moment at the end.
Yeah, he does have
where he
sacrifice.
Yeah.
So
sacrificed for his employees.
Yeah. He's very dedicated.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I mean, what'd you guys think overall?
It was fun.
Okay.
It was a fun movie. I thought that the I don't know, do you call it graphics? Like the image
CGI?
of these characters.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was really outlandish and crazy. And I enjoyed how it was all done.
Yeah, they did look really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely will give it that. That's probably my favorite part of the movie is the effects that they used on the people, the crazy people.
Yeah.
And how their faces were, and I don't know, some of them were like monsters, and some were zombie looking, but then creatures kind of. And
it was weird how. Oh, sorry, go.
No, you go.
I was just gonna say it's kind of weird how some of them looked kind of at least somewhat human, with some obvious facial issues going on, but then others actually looked like alien. They looked. Yeah. It was maybe it just over the course of the movie, it just it affected them more and more. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because that lady that Devon Sawa's character was fighting towards the end of the movie, the one that was rude to him in the beginning, looked like a mutant, like a straight up mutant. Some of them didn't look like that. So I'm like, what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that it definitely affected everyone differently, and it definitely continued to affect them.
Yeah.
And it seemed like the more close with the whatever that pink thing was, the more they started getting more and more affected by it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I super loved the attack that the white stuff that came out.
Web.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Oh.
Web.
Yeah, I don't know
web.
why, but I just was like, oh, that was cool.
Yeah, so that's how they infect you, is shoot this web at you, at your face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gets inside you.
They don't
affects you from the inside.
Yeah, and they don't do that with everybody, but like certain ones do that. And so it was kind of cool because you didn't know if the one that was attacking was going to do that or if they were just going to like fight you and try to bite you and whatever.
Yeah.
So I liked.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. This is the same production company that did Willy's Wonderland Screen Media.
Oh,
so
really?
It's,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes
so
sense.
I could see like the fun side. I want to I hope they do more movies like both of those at some point in the future because this was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's not one to like be taken seriously or anything, but it's Black Friday. It's not a holiday to be taken seriously in the first place. So it's
yeah, and I like.
So it's.
Sorry, I keep cutting you off.
Oh, you're fine. You're good. You're good.
I guess I really like this.
Are you fine? What were you saying?
Well, I liked how they like really made a point of how Black Friday's starting on Thanksgiving now and how horrible that was and like made fun of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the people were like zombies before they even got infected, like banging on the door on the on the doors in the beginning, like kind of like shows the down. I mean, it makes fun of not just Black Friday, but also the people who work in these types of places that have to work Black Friday. It gives a realistic. It is. For like what it is, a zombie infected alien movie, it's got some grounded in reality type of things to it. Where the attitude of the people that have to work on Black Friday, it's I'm sure it's very very similar to how it is in real life. I've never had to work. I've never worked at a place that had this type of chaos on a Black Friday. But I'm sure a lot of people have, and I'm sure they can relate to a lot of the stuff going on here.
Especially the zombies and everything.
Oh yeah, definitely. The space alien zombies.
Yeah. Now, are you a Black Friday shopper?
Online, I would never go into an actual store.
Have you ever?
I don't think I ever have. No.
Oh, okay.
I may have done it once, but I don't remember. I don't really remember it too much if I did. So
okay.
I've always had jobs where I had to work Friday morning, so it's really not something that I was able to do. I just never worked at a place that got crazy like that. Like I've worked at pizza places. There's no Black Friday deals going on in pizza places. to my knowledge. I did work at Gap during Black Friday, but that was online.
Oh, okay.
That was chaos too. So but yeah, so I've never actually that I can remember have actually done Black Friday shopping. Like in
you would
person.
remember if you had.
Yeah, I'm sure I would. Have you?
I have. Yes,
Yeah.
I've gone
Chaos.
twice for Black Friday. One was I was determined to get this one gift for my son. And so it had been sold out 2 years before when I tried to got it. So this time I was like, I'm doing Black Friday. So I did that. I got the last one that was on the shelf.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
And I had lined up at like 3 a.m.
Wow.
I don't think it's like that anymore. I don't think.
Well, it starts on Thanksgiving now.
Yeah. And there's a lot of online deals and stuff, so I don't think it's like chaotic like it used to be.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think so.
You think it still is?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I think after, with online shopping and also the pandemic that we've been going on for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I think people are afraid to, there's still going to be people out there, but it's not going to be as bad, I don't think, post COVID.
Post-COVID,
I don't think it's going to be as
true.
bad as it used to be, pre-COVID. Plus, online shopping is also a thing that a lot of people do too. So, but yeah. So this movie came out in kind of a, I don't want to say perfect time because, it's not really something that happens a whole lot anymore. Not I don't think to the extent that this movie was showing. But this is definitely how it used to be. For sure. Like I've seen the news plenty of times over, covering Black Fridays, and people have gotten injured. People have gotten killed over stuff, like trampled and everything. So it's kind of ridiculous, but
yeah, it is.
Yeah, so like the, kind of the fun of it is, making fun of the whole idea of these crazy shoppers on Black Friday, and then kind of the, the employees themselves and their attitude about having to work it and stuff. Yeah. And then you got, so you got a few of them who kind of are like, oh, I don't want to be here, But then you got the dude who's like super, he's like
serious
the super manager, super serious.
Oh, yeah.
He's got his walkie-talkie and stuff.
Yeah, he's the Dwight of this movie.
Yeah. And then you got the manager who, is all about the sales and stuff. And so, it was entertaining, some of those aspects.
Yeah.
You didn't sound like you were a big fan.
I don't know. I could take it or leave it. I thought it was okay, for what it was. I'd rather watch Willy's Wonderland.
Yeah, definitely would watch that again.
Yeah, that was better. But
I actually put that on last night.
Nice,
but yeah. I mean, that was definitely a better movie. But I did enjoy this one for what it was.
Yeah.
It was fun. I didn't like the way that they took down the big monster creature thing. I thought that was a little too easy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I agree.
It's like a forklift. I mean, yeah, getting stabbed in the mouth by a forklift would probably kill you, but like I don't know, it just seemed kind of easy.
And it was
then, go.
I keep doing this to you.
No, you're fine.
But on that note, like the thing is that killed you, but then like, and so it was okay. Let me go back. So the thing is the way that they showed it is as if the like forklift hitting him, or the creature, whatever it was, then all of a sudden weakened it enough that it would burn up in flames.
Yeah.
But it's like you've been in these flames the whole time. And then just once that hits you, now all of a sudden you realize, oh, I'm burning up in flames.
Yeah. Yeah. And shouldn't there be like a lot more of those big creature things? Because they actually got in touch with another store that was going through the same thing. So I'm like, shouldn't there be like a bunch of these things walking around?
Yeah, so I was waiting for that. Like when they drove off, I was thinking they were going to look out and see, oh my gosh, all the stores have been taken over like this.
Yeah. But it just ended. I'm like, just ended. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's like, nope, we wanted a happy ending.
Yeah. Or a possibility for a sequel.
Yes.
Black Friday 2 the day after. Or something.
After pancakes.
Yeah, I thought the monster at the end was pretty lame. I just thought this is too much.
It took a big turn there. I'm like, oh, okay.
And it looked kind of ridiculous, and it was a little much.
I was hoping for something different when I was watching it grow and stuff. I wasn't thinking it was just going to be, we just all formed together into this one big, huge thing.
Yeah. And there wasn't that many shoppers to like create that monster of a I don't know. Unless somehow that's why there was only one, because there was whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to
somehow it all
that thing was
into the
huge.
one.
Yeah, from like other stores and everything. that just happened to be where the main.
Was.
Yeah. I'm like, all right. But we're not supposed to make sense of it because we're basically watching it from like the character's perspective, and they have no idea what this thing is, so we're not supposed to either. So, but
I don't even think the writers had any idea. I think it's just kind of
they probably didn't.
Just like, okay,
they're just like, let's just
cool.
make a zombie blob movie and call it a day.
Yeah, it was like, and I thought it was gonna be more like a blob.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It kind of was like it absorbed the people and got bigger from it. So, but then it had a face and everything.
Yeah.
So I don't know what like it was supposed to do. Like it never like
it didn't go. Well, it was stuck.
I know
it was stuck in the store. So it's like I can't really move.
Yeah.
It probably would have eventually gotten out if they hadn't. If the forklift, which is a tiny forklift compared to how big this thing is, so it's like all right, that's another thing that that's gonna take you out. All right, that's a way, I guess.
Yeah,
they're like, we ran out of money, so let's just end this now.
Yeah, and it's it's not a movie that needs to really go on much longer. Than an hour and a half or whatever it was. Hour and 27 minutes.
Yeah, I was just expecting that it was gonna be like it would come up and then it, like you said, like kind of form with the rest of the other stores and somehow be
connected to them.
I don't know. There was some way that they would do something. I don't know. I'm not a movie writer.
Yeah. Hey, you could be apparently like they just get people off the street for their first time movies. So
that's true.
But yeah, I mean that would have been crazy if it had actually like after it got to this size, it formed with other creatures around. That would have been it would have taken over the entire world at that point.
Yeah, and I thought that's kind of what the goal was, like.
Mm-hmm.
I thought some of the characters' like choices was kind of weird, like kind of dumb. I mean, I don't know if I need to analyze it so much, but like they decided right away that they're gonna like lock themselves in the store, and I'm like, why don't you guys try to escape? Because all the crazy people are in there with you, so why are you trying to lock them in with you? So I thought, but then there's no movie.
Well,
so
well, they were locking themselves in so that they were originally supposed to just take them out so that they don't go out and infect other people. Just take out the ones that are alive, but then it started to like form some creature. So they just decided against that. But they did get a truck, so they were at one point going to escape. Yeah.
But like that would have been my first like thing. Like all these people coming at you in the store, like I'm getting out of the store. They're obviously coming in here for something. I don't know, but I'm getting out.
Yeah.
So but
it kind of sorry. I was just gonna say that it kind of I don't know. To me, in the very beginning of the movie, I knew which characters were going to live. It kind of like made it obvious with like two of them. It showed out the gate had families, and then the girl was the love interest or quote unquote love interest of the main character. So I was like, these three are gonna live, and then Bruce Campbell. I'm like, his character, like the characters that these people play in these movies don't typically live. So I'm like, he's not going to live. And then it's just like, I kind of wish that they had taken out one of the main three just because I knew that they were going to live like the entire time. Cause they, it's not really a movie that it established in the beginning that these people have families, so it's like they're most likely going to make it out.
See, I was thinking that, but then I thought, oh, maybe they're trying to really like make us upset that this person got killed.
Yeah,
and especially,
yeah. What were you saying?
Well, especially because then we find out that it was the Dwight character that actually bit him, and then he like pretty much sacrificed himself. Like I kind of, even though I didn't want him to die because I felt bad for the family and the two girls, I kind of wanted him to, because I felt like that's where it went, like
add to the stakes of the movie.
Yeah, exactly. And at that point I was like, oh, they actually are going to kill him off, and then I bit him. Like what?
Yeah,
like that doesn't make sense. I didn't even see you guys to get like that close in whatever scene it was that he got bit in. I was like, how? What? All right,
yeah,
that's And how do you know that biting is going to do it? Like, you don't know these things. Like, it's because it was that spider web type stuff that was really infecting people. Did they even see people actually get bit and then turn? Or
yeah, I guess that it was kind of just assumed.
Yeah.
And that was the other thing. It kind of like, they developed a couple of characters and then it just kind of like jumped right into the action and stuff.
There's really no character development for most of these people.
I think that's enough.
Okay.
I don't think we need to dive too much deeper here. Katrina, let's give it a grade. What do you think?
I'll give it a 78.
Okay. All right, Joel.
It's respectable. I'm gonna give it an 82. I did enjoy this movie. I'd watch it again. It was fun. Not, it's not one I'm gonna turn on all the time, but it's definitely one that I'll watch again. So
okay. Nice. I'm gonna go 73.
Okay.
I thought it was okay. It was whatever. Definitely not like a holiday movie I'll be like wanting to watch, on around Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever.
Yeah. But it's kind of nice. It's kind of cool having like a Black Friday Christmas or a Black Friday movie to like put on. I'm
surprised that this is the first one that I know of.
Yeah. I don't really know of too many Black Friday movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a quote unquote holiday. I guess some people can say that.
I mean, Thanksgiving.
Black Friday. I don't think it's celebrated as much around the world as it is in the U.S.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly a U.S. kind of holiday, quote unquote holiday.
Yeah. No, definitely.
So in order to get people to really, it's really not a movie that is going to be worldwide.
Yeah.
So it's probably not something that people are going to really want to do because most people are not going to understand this movie. like what are these guys doing? So, and then they're going to change it to Green Christmas or Green Friday. Because Black Friday is racist. Yeah. It's like,
I liked that. Like,
that is funny.
Oh man!
And the employee that was like so proud of how amazing she was that she gets employee of the month. Yeah. I just didn't understand why everyone was so mean to the one guy.
Yeah,
that was really sad for me.
Yeah.
Which one?
One of the main guys.
Chris? The guy who, like, was obsessive about washing his hands. And even his dad was so mean to him.
Yeah.
It was like, and I felt like maybe this is just we're getting his perspective of like how he feels everyone treats him. But are people really treating him that mean? But again, like, I don't know if it was meant to be that deep.
No,
like,
I think it was just like,
it was just like,
feel bad for this guy, you know.
It's a pretty surface level movie.
Yeah, but it was sad for me.
Yeah, it's like psychological.
Yeah. Like maybe this is how he perceives the world.
All right, cool. Well, look out for some. Well, actually, we're not going to be really doing holiday movies this year. We've done,
not really. No,
you know, quite a few Christmas movies the last few years. There's The Mean One.
I was going to say, there's some big ones coming out.
There's The Mean One, and then Christmas Bloody Christmas that is coming out. Which we might get to. I don't know, because we're talking about doing a lot of more of the end of the year episodes.
We've got like 4 lists that we're that we're working on. So
we'll want to do top 10 of the year, top 5 or top 10 of the worst, and then anticipated top 10 for next year. So,
which we've got a movie coming out early-ish January, so we got to get that like January 1st, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So it's going to be another pretty big year for movies next year.
Yeah.
Really?
It's going to be fun. Oh, yeah. There's several coming out next year. I don't know if
it'll be as big as this year. I think this year it has been pretty huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. This year was pretty big.
Yeah.
But...
We'll see. But yeah, look out for those coming throughout December. And yeah, that's it. This has been our episode on 2021's Black Friday. And this has been Scare Talk.
Sleep tight.
Don't let Devin Sawa bite.
Oh, baby. I can't believe...